What's up? What's up? This might be TMI, but I have a fucking yeast infection. That's way too TMI. Whatever. I'm over it. I'm in a shit-ass mood, and I'll tell you why. Because I left that door open and the lighting sucks fuck. And I'm also in a shit-ass mood because I look like the villain of an 80s movie. Like the bad guy, the guy that would like take your lunch money and give you swirlies and be like, "What did you just say, freaking geek?" Anyway, another fucking reason that I'm upset is because I've been burning the candle at both ends and wearing myself down, and it's taking a toll on me, and it's my own fault. And that's on me, really. And my biggest form of self-sabotage is running in 18 different directions and neglecting myself and my art. However, I'm going to make a whole separate video on this, like, truly, but I wanted to say that, I am giving myself radical grace because I've had a lot of big life changes in the past, who am I kidding, year? So, I'm kind of just rolling with the punches and doing the best that I know how, and sometimes that best that I know how is giving all my time and attention towards other people, and that's not healthy, and I know that, but sometimes life gets so crazy, and when you have a lot of people to attend to that are like long distance and you're visiting them and traveling, you get swept up in the excitement of it all. Not to mention, there's just a lot going on. I need to take a step back and prioritize myself. Unfortunately, it has to be after this weekend. Anyway, so yeah, I've had bronchitis, a sinus infection, and a yeast infection in the past 2 months. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to, I'm going to bleep out the word. That's so funny, because you guys are still going to know what it is, but I'm like going to bleep it out. I'm going to bleep it out. This bitch is going to be I'm supposed to be the one that's editing, but the one that's actually editing, the other version of me, other version of me, don't get confused, it's not that deep, is going to be so upset with me, because I'm going to make her bleep it with this sound. Ah! Just kidding, bleep it out with that sound. Hi, yeah, the other version of me here, whatever the fuck, I don't know. I'm too hungover for this, please. Please! I added both sound effects for you, you dumb bitch. You dumb pretty little bitch. Gotta be nice to myself, too. Balance in everything, guys. Me dry heaving. Yeah, I don't know why I added this dumbass kaleidoscope clavicular. I don't know how to say his name. But I've been really hitting the tiptoe maxing these days, even though I'm tall. Size 13 Nike, whatever. That's this shitty Polaroid picture. No, not even Polaroid picture. This picture that looks like it was filmed on or taken on a Tamagotchi. I decided to use that because tiptoe maxing makes me giggle. Anyway, let's commence, please. I'm begging. What does everyone think of my hat? Also, no, I'm not using the microphone tonight. I don't want to. Anyway, oh my god, she's so quirky. I love her. She's so crazy. I love her. That's what I was giving just a second ago. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about today. Oh my god, wait, my friend just sent me a voice memo. It's 28 minutes. Wow. Oh, I'm in for the night. Love you, Amelia. I do know what I want to talk about tonight. And I am going to make it brief, and I also might cry, okay? I'm going to really try hard not to, though, so we'll see. I wanted to talk about long-distance friendships and long-distance love. And honestly, sometimes long-distance love can literally just mean you yearning for something and someone and the way that things used to be. To me, that's love that happened a while ago, so kind of long distance love. I am fortunate enough where I have a lot of long distance. Mama, I might need a Zen for this goddamn conversation. Give me 1 sec. Also, sorry I didn't get into glam for you. Normally I do, but shit, it's been a goddamn day. I wanted to talk about long distance friendship because, like I said, I've been lucky enough to be blessed with a lot of them. I connected with a group of people when I was 18 years old. And through that group of people, I met them, not to be a study abroad kid, but I was. Privilege check, aisle 1. But I met them when I was 18. I'm 22 now, and I've continued to watch those relationships flourish over the past few years. And yes, it takes a certain effort to maintain those, but it's one I'm always willing to put in, and vice versa. They put it in for me too. We switch. We're 100% switch, okay? We like to top and bottom, so chill. But I've watched myself meet new people through them and make new connections and just watch them grow. And it's hard. It's so hard. I'm trying to figure out how I want to phrase this. It's so hard in so many ways because it's like, it's a tough pill to swallow knowing that their lives are going to go on without me and I don't get to watch it every single day by them. I don't get to watch the growth every single day. And it's hard to come to the conclusion that there's never not going to be somebody that I am missing at some point or another. There's just not going to be someone that I'm missing. And I visited my old town I used to live in over the weekend. And it was so bittersweet in so many ways. And I'm just like, wow, it will never be the same as it was. And that's a really hard pill to swallow. And I'm just, truly, I just sound like a man that took mushrooms for the first time and is mansplaining the concept of change to you. Sorry about that, but I'm so much better than a man. Anyway, I suppose it never makes the love stop being special, though. It's like a perpetual, my friend and I say this to each other all the time, perpetual honeymoon stage. And that's a gift. Does it take away from the suckfest that it is living so far away from them? No. I mean, two things will always be true at the same time, right? That goes hand in hand with everything in this life. You know, the one not being able to exist without the other. And it's like, yeah, not a day goes by that I don't wish that I could be by them side by side and like watch them and hold them through this life, because this life is unpredictable and everyone's on such different paths and journeys. And I think I often forget that some people are only meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time to teach you lessons about the world around you, about life itself, or about yourself. Or maybe you were there to serve a purpose in someone else, you know? It's so nuanced. Everything is so fucking nuanced. Everything's like one big fucking gray area in this life. It's never really just black and white a lot of the time, and that's also hard in of itself to accept, but it also feels like such a privilege. Another thing that sparked this is my birthday was a month ago, mind you, and I read the birthday note from my mom, and it made me cry, obviously. And I think I've just been really thinking a lot about my place in the world, and also the fucking NASA pictures have gotten me recently. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. That picture that they took of Earth, and then everyone was like commenting on Instagram, they're like, we're all in this picture. Like, everyone that's ever walked is technically a part of this picture. Everyone that ever will walk is a part of this picture, and like our little Earth that exists right now, and it's so tender. And it's just like, man, at the end of the day, we all bleed the same color. It kind of sucks that we have, also this is not me quoting this is a comment. It sucks that we have war, that we feel like we need to prove it. This is not the topic of the video. Bye. I'm so tired. Mama, do you need some help with this one? Cause now you're preaching about war. Please. Yes, no, please help me. I'm gonna need your help, Mama. I am gonna read the birthday note though, because I was just thinking sometimes it's really hard to have the mindset that's like, it's a privilege to feel this pain, because when someone's in so much pain, grieving something that they lost, and maybe that person isn't even like passed away, maybe that person's still there, it's still a grief. I grieve my old life and my old self, like, Mama, that's at least every hour on the hour. Like, there's a reason that OMG by Suki Waterhouse is my favorite song. Oh my god, take me back the way that I was. Oh, I feel that in my soul, Mama. But it's always a nice reminder when I kind of get the realization that I'm alive, like the holy shit, I'm alive sort of thing. I'm like, oh my god, I get to experience this planet, this one planet we all share. And I'm just such a small speck in the grand scheme of things, and yet there's so much passion and love that I get to experience even in my tiny time here, but it feels so big to me, you know? And I think it's easy to get lost up and swept up in the like, I'm so small in the grand scheme of things, but it's like, but dude, you live such a big life. I think any life is a big life. I don't think any life is small. I think every life has a role to play in things. What that role is, I don't think it's for me to know, but like, I like to play mine, you know? I could talk about roles in society and roles in your life and roles you take on until the cows come home, but that's not what we're talking about in this video. For that video, I'm gonna need the microphone. This is just supposed to be a short little silly video that's just kind of talking about the constant cycle of grief and the constant cycle of missing people, missing parts of yourself, missing and nostalgia and growing up and long distance friendship and the beautiful heartbreak that it is. And on the bright side, I know a lot of people shit on technology, and it might be our downfall as a society and as a humanity, but at the end of the day, mama, keep bitching and moaning because, yeah, there's my girlfriend in there. Woo. Yeah, I'm so whipped, bitch. She's so hot. Please. Please, bitch, I have a 10. I have a 10 out of 10. But what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, I have this that I get to contact people. Like, imagine if I had to send a fuck-ass messenger pigeon to people still. I have bitches overseas I have to keep in contact with. And that's the thing. I don't have to. I get to. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to love and let yourself love. When you let yourself love, you automatically have to let yourself hurt, too. And a lot of people aren't capable of that, and I get it. It's hard. It's still really hard for me, you know? But I guess my biggest problem in this life is the constant missing of those that I love so much. My God. I have a pretty good fucking life. And I cannot believe that my mother brought me into this world. Also, nothing will get me more emotional than my mom, but she said, "Hope you've had a great birthday. Cheers to another year. We all love you more than you can comprehend. All my love, your proud mom." And it says, "Dear Ella," the card says, "Hope your birthday is better than a quadruple layered chocolate cake. So, Mom." And then, or she said, "Or a cake from the local grocery store, an Abby Lee Miller one, because Abby Lee Miller was on my birthday cake. Insert a picture, you wench." Fuck you, dude, but I will. Hey! I'm so sorry, bitch. I'm a mess. Love you. Thank you. And she said, "Hard to believe it's been 22 years since I bawled in the shower because you weren't in my belly anymore, and I had to share you with the world. But I'm glad I did share you because you were truly a delight in the world." And I was thinking about that because my mom did cry when I came out of her stomach because she loves me so much and she didn't want to share me with anybody. And I think about her now and how many people's lives that I've impacted, not even in a narcissistic way. I'm sure some is good, some has been bad, and I know that I'm going to be the villain in some people's story and the hero in other people's, and, you know, I'll take on all the roles at some point. That's just inevitable. I'm okay with that. I'll play all the roles, you know? I'm not always supposed to be the fucking perfect one that comes into everyone's life to just make it all better. Sometimes I'm going to be the one that fucks up to teach someone some lessons and teach myself some, you know? But I've connected with so many beautiful souls, and it feels so big to me. Even if it's small in the grand scheme of things, it feels big to me, and I think that's all that matters. And it's really hard because I didn't always think that I had a place in this world, you know? And I do, and I think everybody does in some way, shape, or form. Not everybody, some people fucking suck, but like... And I can't believe she gave me this gift of life, and now I get to feel all of this love for so many different people. I guess I just feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude and pain and heartache, but I mean, all of that shows that I'm alive, you know, and like, that's a fucking privilege, even though it doesn't feel like that sometimes. And I'm not saying you have to carry this mindset all the time, because that can be toxic. We never want toxic positivity, but like, dude, I just am in constant awe over the people that I get to have in my life. And I'm in constant awe that I'm even capable of feeling this deeply. Like, It's so beautiful. It really is. I'm on my period. Can y'all tell? Come on. Come on. But I think long distance love is nothing to shy away from. In fact, I think you should let yourself feel it. Because, I don't know. Because you have a beat in your heart, dude. Like, why would you not feel it? Easier said than done, but it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to love so many people because I don't know. And it's a pleasure to share myself with you guys, and it's a pleasure that you guys watch me, you know? I don't even know you. It's just all so cool. So shit. It's so cool. That's what I wanted to say. I'm sure she'll add more, but my camera's gonna run out of room because I didn't delete footage. I'm gonna pass the baton on to her if she wants to. And then I'm just gonna say, I love you, sexy little sleazeball bitch. Love you. Thanks for watching. Okay. This is me. My notes are all over the place. Bye. This is me offering more support and help for myself, like I said I would. Real help for myself would be connecting that damn microphone, but that microphone's my fucking Roman Empire. Next video, I'll do it, I swear. Anyway, look at how good I am at self-care. Yes, I added that. That was in my line, okay? I might cut it, but whatever. We're workshopping right now. We're in the writer's room. A big part of all of this, the biggest point that I was trying to take away from this video is that there's a certain dialogue in Call Me By Your Name, which I said in like the last video that I didn't like Call Me By Your Name, and I don't. I do, but I don't. I have many issues with it. Here are my hot takes. I don't think the chemistry between those two is that good. It doesn't sell it for me. I'm like, you guys just do not give... Timothy does, but you guys just don't... It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like that Timothy's technically a minor and Army's like older. Or I guess, sorry. Oliver's older. Ilya's a minor. Like, I know it's a coming-of-age love gay story, and that's beautiful. Also, I'm literally gay, so, like, I'm allowed to say this for a second. Okay? Don't shit on me. Don't rain on my parade. First of all, cinematography, beautiful. The parents are the best part of the show, which is a good segue. I could talk more about that another time. A good segue into the next thing that I was going to say is that the speech that the dad gives is like, one day, I'm going to butcher it, but it says something like, one day your body's going to be broken and nobody's going to want to look at it. And, like, he talks about the beautiful pain of getting older and how this life is this is my takeaway from it, is all-encompassing. And you should let yourself feel love and also feel that pain that came with it. Don't shut your heart off just because you're in pain now, because that pain came from such a beautiful love. That's how I interpreted it, and that's kind of how I view this whole like topic that I'm talking about, is don't shut yourself off from all the emotions just because you're hurting from the absence of somebody. Because the reason you're hurting in the first place is because of love. The last thing that I also wanted to say is that something that I'm very bad at is I'm bad at letting the people that I love know that I miss them sometimes. And you often forget that sometimes people want to sit in that with you. They want to sit beside you in your pain. They want to get in the mud with you. They want to be there in it with you. So if you miss someone, and it's not like your stupid ex or some shit, even if this person is passed on, I have to practice this too because I lost someone recently. Tell them that you miss them. Say it out loud. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you miss them. And if you are able to text them, fucking text them. Because life's too short not to, you know? And that goes along with telling people that you love them. If you're hurting and you need support, tell your people that. They want that. And also, tell your people that you love them. You tell them you love them. Even if they get annoyed with how much you say it, no such thing. They want... What else did I say? God, I'm slaying house down. Sorry, let me just eat real quick. Oh yeah, I just was making a point that there's no appropriate amount of time to say I love you. You can tell people that you love them and that you miss them. They want to hear it because everyone has that pain in this life. We all share that pain. It comes from different experiences and people, but we all share that pain. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's beautiful that all of our pain is very similar, but it stems from very, very radically different things. And the right people, they want all the parts of you, not just the good. So, yes! Sit on it! let yourself, oh, I forgot to put on my lipstick for you guys. Sorry. Let yourself sit in it. Let yourself sit in it and let the people that you love sit in it with you. Because the right ones will. And don't be afraid to fucking miss people and hurt. Even though it sucks. Anyways, biatch. Bye.